I am not the ultimate fisherman. But I'm getting there. Somewhere to the north of here, water is bubbled up in the form of one or more springs and began its journey across the curves of the land. This creek then meets up with rainwater runoff as well as other creeks along the way until it eventually runs to the Alabama River and then eventually off into the Gulf of Mexico. But at some point, the flowing water attracted the attention of the almighty Beaver, who constructed a dam across the creek and created this brand new wetland environment that can be utilized by all kinds of plants, animals, and most importantly to this channel, fish. So I've broken out the kayak and we're going to maneuver around this beaver pond and just do a general species assessment, just see what's living in here. We're going to start the day off with this little Euro tackle popper, and we'll move on to wigglers when we try to target something a little smaller. Must be bluegill or something, not quite big enough for this popper. Well, he didn't give two rips about me. Right then. Finally hooked up on something. Let's see. I knew it was a sunfish. But what is it? Bluegill? Yep. Alright, species number one of the day, the old standard bluegill. I would imagine we're going to catch a lot of these today. Not a bad one though. Alright, on back. See how clear this water actually is? I don't know if y'all can see him as well, but like you can see straight to the bottom in this pond. Very clean, calm water. It's got a lot of growth on bottom though. That's been the trick here. I did not bring any floats with me in my haste to get out here. As you can see, the sun is going down. So we had to make do. I've got my little tungsten jig and a little paddle tail swim bait, and I've got my little makeshift drop shot rig, but I didn't have any casting weight, so we've got 3 little bitty split shots put onto a loop at the end, and it's working just fine. Tossing it out, giving it a couple twitches, hopping it some, swimming it some, just trying to get whatever's out here to bite. There we go. That's who I've been waiting on. I knew there was going to be at least one in here. Choked it too. And there's species number 2, a little bitty largemouth. Itty bitty little thing. Head butted my boat on the way out. Alright, I got some splish splashing going on over here. I don't know if they chasing or... Cool. smoked it. Look at that little bitty bass. Oh my goodness. Little bitty thing. Way up shallow. So you haven't even paddled up there because, I mean, you could see all the grass that's poking up. Like, that's basically just a flat, shallow plain right there. I mean, this treble hook kind of a gamble to work through the grass. Look at that. These little bitty bass that are up here. Alright, I gotta turn around and fish this shallow area now. Well, there you go, smarty pants. Got him on top of the head. That's why I'm not catching anything on the stop water. Look at how small this little thing is. My goodness. Itty bitty boy, go on. Finally got a bluegill big enough for the popper. That's our best one of the day so far. Yeah, so they ain't too terribly big, but it's not like this is a managed pond or nothing. It's just a little natural body of water. They grow how they grow. Oh, that was the best one of the day. Oh, and he threw it. I did not get a good hook set on him. Got distracted because I just saw a turkey go up and roost in those trees over there. So I was trying to make a mental note of that. Got him. What are you? Alright, definitely a top minnow. I reckon we need more specimens before we make any weird determinations. So this is a female bayou top minnow, which I've already caught on the channel before. Bayou top minnows have sexual dimorphism, so the females and the males don't look exactly the same. Where the male that I've caught previously has the vertical bars on the side, the females have stripes that run along the entire length of their sides, and in between those will have these darker blotches. They prefer this backwater environment, and they love sitting over this thick vegetation where nothing can really attack them. And if something does try to get after them, where do you go when you live at the top of the water all the time? You exit out the top. Well, I puttered around here until it got dark. As you can see, I've come back on a completely different, less cloudy day to film this outro. I had an absolute blast on the top water. Even though we didn't find that many species today, it was still just fun to get out here and just enjoy a nice day on the water. Definitely want to come back out here and do more videos from this beaver pond system. I say system because there's actually multiple ponds. There's like one or two up that way, and then there's a couple downstream of here as well. So whenever we get a chance, we'll come back out here, maybe at nighttime, try to see what we can get into. But until then, y'all have a good one.